Welcome back to the Kingdom Insider Newscast. We got a roundup of Disney news and rumors for you today here on TKI. So we're going to read off our sponsors first, and then we'll get right into it.
I always sit here like...
Don't know what to do. Academy Travel at academytravel.com. Academy Travel is the official travel sponsor of the Kingdom Insider. Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, Orlando, and more. They do it all. DVC Resale Market at dvcresalemarket.com. When buying or selling Disney Vacation Club, be sure to contact the leaders in the industry, the friendly professionals at the DVC Resale Market. Their team includes 12 former direct DVC cast members, and together they have over 100 years of combined direct Disney Vacation Club experience. That's a lot more than I have.
Yeah, me too.
Happy Limo, happylimo.com. Cruise Orlando in style. Use promo code TKI to get a discount on their luxury travel services.
Okay.
So now we can talk about all the news going on this week. Now they had Destination D last week, and there was some more information that came out about a lot of things, a lot of attractions. So one of them, we just had this put up last night, was the name of the lakeside resort.
Is it the one that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, John put this article up last night. It's going to be called Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Resort. That will be the new DVC over at Bay Lake area where, where River Country used to be. And
if you go to the Kingdom Insider, you can see like artist renderings of it. So it's really cool.
Yeah, so that's actually, here's a statement from Disney from Terry Schultz, I believe, who is the general manager of DVC. This resort experience will be a celebration of Walt Disney's lifelong love and respect for nature, with some fun and even surprising accommodation types that families will find irresistible. So I have to wonder if they won't go back to like the Disney nature films, for inspiration for this.
That could go very wrong.
It looks very
good, depending.
But no, it looks very like 60s. It looks very kind of
It does. It looks kind of neat.
It's very cool. If you go to kingdominsider.com, you can see
the pictures,
details on that, and they had information on the Skyliners, because everybody's asking about the Skyliners.
Well, first of all, they're not going to open until fall of next year.
Right.
And which I think is a little odd, because they already have cables up. A lot of it's done.
Yeah, they have a lot of done.
I mean, maybe it's because the stations need more done to them. Now, weren't you hearing, though, when we were down there, that someone said they thought the one was a convention center, too?
I'm not sure. They have that other building. I don't know if that's just like the Skyliner station, or if they're going to be building a convention
one person tell you it was in the paper or something.
I think they're building a new convention. I don't know. I need to look into it.
Yeah, we'll look into it more, because that's like someone said. But they have the cables up already on the way to Hollywood and things. It's going along pretty quickly, but they're not opening it until fall. Not really sure why, but go ahead.
Well, I'm guessing because they have so much other stuff going on. I mean, that would be my guess. But so the Skyliner they had at Destination D, they actually had one of the units on display. And it was confirmed there is no air conditioning.
Yeah, that was a rumor we heard for a while.
There's no air conditioning in the Skyliners. They do have cross ventilation. You can see, if you look at the image, they've got vents on the bottom. So...
Okay, I still don't think that's a good idea, but all right.
So I don't know. I mean, it would probably be pretty expensive to put air conditioning on each unit. I mean,
plus it would have to be bigger and they'd be heavier with the air conditioning in it. The problem is, I mean, cross ventilation's great and it's moving, so it should work. I just am leery. After we got stuck on Monorail Blue that time,
after a couple of minutes, we were roasting.
45 minutes in middle of the afternoon. Well, it was like noon, 1 o'clock in the summer. It gets a little hot, and they do have cross ventilation windows on the monorails as well when they open. Mine didn't open.
When they open.
So one side they're like, "Wow, it's not too bad over here." We were roasting the other side because we had to stay in our seats and we couldn't get the windows open. So it might work, because I guess they said the other side of the monorail wasn't that hot. It wasn't too bad. So if the windows, there's like those vents, it probably will work. It's just...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they had, they had more information on Star Wars. They talked more about the Millennium Falcon attraction. They announced new Mickey Mouse experiences. Let me open this article up on thekingdominsider.com in case you didn't know where the articles are coming from. Okay, so this is coming from actually the Disney Parks blog. They've got, enjoy the new wonderful world of animation nighttime show at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're going to, Bob Chapek. Not Chapek.
Chapek.
Bob Chapek. See, we're doing this kind of live, so We'll see. He unveiled news of an all-new cinematic nighttime experience, Wonderful World of Animation, debuts in Disney's Hollywood Studios in May 2019 as part of the park's 30th anniversary celebration.
Yeah, I guess it is. I feel old. Anyway.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, that is coming next year. We don't know exactly.
I bet you it would be around the same time.
As the
because they're going to the no, I was going to say as the 30th.
May.
Yeah,
I've heard spring of 2019. So
it should be Mayish.
Yeah, originally they were shooting for. I think they were shooting for February. I don't think it's going to happen.
No,
I don't think it's going to happen. So let's see. They have new Mickey Mouse offerings at Disneyland Park. Mickey's Mixed Magic will light up the night at Disneyland Park with an all-new music projection and laser show. Dance party that takes over almost the entire park.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's exciting.
The party will get even bigger when fan favorite Mickey's Sensational Parade returns to the resort in January 2019, featuring a new float with Mickey himself, who will lead the celebration down Main Street.
That sounds really cool.
They're going to have a new celebration at Magic Kingdom, Mickey and Minnie's Surprise Celebration, from January to September 30th. Next year is January 18th to September 30th. Mickey Minnie's Surprise Celebration will feature new food, merchandise, and entertainment.
I did know about this.
Yeah, now they have more details on that. They're going to have a Mickey and Minnie meet and greet at the theater on Main Street.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's going to replace, well, not so talking Mickey.
Not so
talking Mickey. He's not talking now.
Not so chatty Mickey.
Not so chatty. Celebrate your favorite mouse with Mickey and Minnie's Surprise Party at sea aboard the Disney Cruise Line. So they're really going all out for Mickey and Minnie.
Well, yeah.
So they're going to do all kinds of stuff on Disney Fantasy. Now, what was not confirmed, and we talked about that before, was a rumor that the Runaway Railway was going to come to Disneyland. That has not been confirmed. It wouldn't surprise me if it does, but they're probably going to wait until after Star Wars.
Probably.
They have Star Wars, they have Marvel.
They might bring that up at, sure, what's the thing in the summer? My mind went blank.
D23?
D23, yeah.
Yeah, this was Destination D. This is
D23 is right in front of my face.
Yeah.
But if you want to go check any of this stuff out, like especially the parties at Disneyland, and then the cool things are doing at Disney World, you can go ahead and get a trip booked. And how do you do that?
You would go to academytravel.com. You would, and they will.
Or
take care of you.
Our website has links on
their
for
web.
it too. So.
Yeah, they're actually having a deal now. Speaking of Disneyland, there's actually a deal in early 2019. They're trying to get people to Disneyland.
There you go.
$70 per day for tickets. So
that's pretty cool.
For a limited time in 2019, guests can visit Disneyland for $70 per day with the purchase of a 3-day one-park per day ticket.
So it's $70 if you buy 3 day, but without a hopper. Okay, got it.
Special ticket offer also includes one magic morning and early morning admission option to Disneyland Park on select mornings. The ticket offer is available for purchase online right now. You can go to academytravel.com and ask them about it. It may be used for visits January 7th through May 23rd.
Oh, so it's for a while.
Yeah, they do have a blockout dates of April 14th through the 22nd. Probably spring break.
Would that be Easter?
Easter. Oh, yeah, it is Easter. Duh. Spring break's earlier than that. It's been a while. So 4 and 5 day ticket options.
I don't know when Easter is. I was guessing.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's Easter. As well as park hopper tickets also available, and you can book through May 18th. So they're really pushing for that, and they've got discounts on hotels too if you want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, so if you want to check that out.
Checking it out. We did some live streams from Disneyland over the summer. If you've never been to Disneyland, compared to Disney World, it is the original.
There's enough differences to warrant definitely going to it separately. It's not the same thing at all.
No.
People are like, oh, it's the same thing. No, it's not. It's very different. So if you want to check it out, now would be a good time to do it with these deals. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me see what else we have here. There's a lot going on for the holidays in Walt Disney World and Disneyland, so you want to check out
lots of food
options.
Of special things.
They've got new tumblers at Starbucks. Now, these are actually pretty cool. Kind of like the Wish You Were Here mugs.
Oh, they've been doing the tumblers before.
Yeah, but these are pretty cool. I like the designs. The designs are very cool. They do have new designs out. Now, let me see here what we have. Some rumors going around.
Oh yeah, this is rumor. I don't think anybody else has been talking about this one.
I don't think they're talking about it. Yeah.
They're talking about it. Where we frequent is a lot of the comic book geekdom circles, and this is the rumor that's going around over there right now.
Yeah, now I can't verify this.
It's a complete rumor.
This is a rumor, but it actually kind of makes sense. So earlier in the year, Disney replaced most of, well, I think it was all this year, or was it last year too? It was this year. All of the wench auctions, Pirates of the Caribbean attractions all over the world, much to the consternation of some longtime Disney fans who were not thrilled with them changing the scene for apparently no good reason.
I don't know who.
Yeah. Hey, there were tens of thousands of complaints on change.org. But Red the Pirate, she's here to stay. Now, it was kind of odd that Disney did this out of the blue, and we might have a reason as to why they changed the scene. And it might not just be because of political correctness. It might be because they actually have bigger plans for Red.
Again, all rumor.
This is all rumor. This is all speculation. But the rumor is that the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie will not feature Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow for a number of reasons. Johnny Depp is kind of on the outs, I think, in Hollywood right now, and he's been playing the part for a long time. And the last movie didn't do very well at the box office. So they're thinking it might be a reboot with Red.
But the only reason people really go to see the Pirates movies is because of
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know how they're gonna
I'm
do.
just saying, and then they put him in all the
do.
attractions. So what are they gonna do there? You know,
Take him out. She's there. I don't know.
Red is
I have no
everywhere.
idea. I have no idea. But you know, it sounds kind of crazy, but it might actually make sense because they did push Red very hard. They have a character meet and greet. It's
yeah,
like
it was weird. Why would you make a character meet and greet for that?
They're clearly trying to make an impression with this character. I don't think it's just to appease the old school fans. I think they have bigger plans for her. And, you know, wouldn't surprise me if the next Pirates movie didn't have Red in it. Maybe if she's not the lead character, at least she would be in.
I still can't get
movie.
past when you have the name or you name her Red. I'm like, but I'm also biased because I hate being called Red. So, you know.
Yeah. So let me see here. Oh, yeah. Disney's continuing the Share Your Ears campaign through November 27th.
So keep doing that. We told you about that last time, where you take a picture of you and your mouse ears or any kind of ears. You can even make your ears, and you hashtag it with Share Your Ears on like Instagram and Twitter, and I forget what else they had it at. And that Disney's going to give money to Make-A-Wish. So that's going to continue on. So keep that in mind.
Very, very cool. And we did talk about the surprise celebration coming to the town square from Mickey. Now, surprise Stephen Twining's returning to Epcot. So this Thanksgiving weekend, actually, if you're in the neighborhood and you want to check out Stephen Twining, he is there a lot, isn't he?
He seems to be.
He seems to be there a lot. So that is going on this Thanksgiving. They don't really have a lot of like major Thanksgiving. It's all holiday stuff, I think.
Well, the holidays are awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
Awesome. Let me see here. There was an article. Now, speaking of which, you know, they had the Destination D event. And I think this is when they interviewed him. Bob Chapek talked about, you know, the plans for Disney, how much money they're spending on the parks. They're spending a lot of money on the parks. So, you know, how much money they're dumping into the park expansions. It's more than Disney paid for Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar combined. So we're talking like $4 billion, I think, each. So they're dumping a ridiculous amount of money into
We keep
the parks.
telling people that the parks are what matters the most to them, and they think we're crazy, but no, we're not crazy.
Yeah, well, the parks do matter because they're actually making more money off the parks now than they are off of television, and even some movies, because they've had some misfires this year.
Lately.
They have had a few. I mean, Solo wasn't a complete bomb, but it didn't perform up to
Wrinkle
Star
in
Wars.
Time didn't do very
Wrinkle in
well.
Time
Nutcracker
bombed.
in the Four Realms is
Nutcracker
not doing
bombed.
very well.
Disney, for all their, you know, the Avengers and Black Panther and the Marvel movies doing really well, their animated movies doing really well, they had some pretty notable misfires this year. So they're banking on the parks, I think, to make up the loss. Now, this is actually coming from the New York Times. Now, this is for the 2018 fiscal year. Walt Disney Parks and Resorts had an operating profit of $4.5 billion. Okay, that's more than they paid for Marvel or Lucasfilm. An increase of more than 100% from 5 years earlier. If you've been to the parks, you know they're very busy. People.
I was going to say, you mean with the lower attendance, or it could be that you have to pay for parking now. It could be they raise the prices on everything. It could be that the tickets keep going up every couple months now instead of once a year. I'm just spitballing here. You know,
for comparison, Disney Media Networks, home to ESPN and ABC, so we're talking their television, had a profit of $6.6 billion, but that is a 3% decline. Each of Disney's 6 theme parks around the world is undergoing major expansion. This is true. Even overseas, they're expanding everything, along with Disney Cruise Line. Longtime media analyst,
Analyst.
Michael Nathanson estimates that Disney will spend $24 billion on new attractions, hotels, and ships over the next 5 years.
Wow.
$24 billion on new attractions, hotels, and ships over the next 5 years. That's on top of the, 70-some $1 billion they're spending on Fox. I mean,
I'd love to just have like a 0.1% of that. That'd be nice. That'd still make me, a lot of money.
That's more than Disney paid for Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm combined. Yeah, I think each of those deals were. I know Marvel and Lucasfilm were both about $4 billion. I don't know how much they paid for Pixar off the top of my head.
I don't either.
I would guess, just conservatively, $12 billion for the three of those, and then multiply it times 2. And that's what Disney's spending on parks and resorts. It's crazy. It can't just be special. It has to be spectacular, says Bob
that's
Chapek.
what Disney does, and does well.
Yeah, Disney's theme park chairman said during a hard hat tour of a 14-acre construction site at Disney World.
Oh, man, I wanted to go.
I know, I'd love to go to that during Star Tours. So they had some more details on Galaxy's Edge. Here now in 2019, Disney World and Disneyland will open matching 14-acre lands called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. 14 acres. So
that's a lot.
Sink in. This isn't like Toy Story Land, which was kind of it was a nice addition, but it wasn't huge. This is like 14 acres. This is massive.
It's
big. They said it's a personalized intergalactic ride. Live your own Star Wars story.
This is Millennium Falcon?
No, this is the Imperial Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer. Okay.
And the Falcon is also So the project here are going to rely heavily on immersion.
Definitely.
There are articles we actually have on the Insider, and they talk about the Falcon is going to be an immersive experience where it's like you're piloting the ship. You're going to see what happens. You get to choose your own adventure. Same with the Star Destroyer, and same with the hotel. The hotel is going to be an immersive.
Well, there was some things we found in the hotel too that they're talking about that they think what's going to happen is to keep you, because I think the hotel is about more like an experience like you're actually in.
You're like in a bubble.
They're taking the guests into Galaxy's Edge in a shuttle, so they don't actually interact. You know what I mean? You're in the shuttle, so you don't leave the immersiveness of Star Wars. Even though when you go out into Galaxy's Edge and there's people running around in shorts and Mickey ears, it's going to be it might take a little bit away from that.
Yeah, but, right. They're aliens.
They can't tell people you can't wear Mickey ears in here, and you can't wear your regular clothes.
As I understand, the hotel is going to be sort of a locked down. Almost reminds me of like the parties people do, like the murder mystery parties,
right? Yeah,
where you're sort of like you're locked in the house or whatever, and you have to figure out an escape room, But you're gonna be in this hotel. It's gonna be a multi-day experience, and you're gonna be a character in Star Wars.
Almost like I don't keep compared to LARPing, but it's kind of like that where you're just like you're taking part of this. And it's like that is for those days you're there that you're a cast member in Star Wars kind of thing, and that's where your life's going to be. So, and they don't want to take you out of that, which is kind of neat.
Yeah,
it's going to be expensive, but it's kind of neat.
It's going to be cool though. It's going to be a first class experience. Now, there was one thing from this article that I found a little concerning.
Yeah, why mention it?
And a lot of people didn't catch it. It was at the very, very end of the article. They talked about keeping things fresh in Disney parks, and that they're constantly trying to keep things fresh. They specifically mentioned Spaceship Earth.
Yes, they did.
And we talked before about a rumor that they were going to refurbish Spaceship Earth. Now, I don't know exactly how extensive that's going to be if that happens.
I'm pretty sure that's happening. They're going to do. There's a refurb coming. But people were assuming that it was just going to be updating what they had.
Okay, so this is what they said. They talked about change in the park, and people don't like it.
This is a little concerning, I will say.
Okay, so this is coming.
The quotes?
Yeah, this is coming from the New York Times. Change is not always welcomed at Disney parks. How dare you? One Disneyland annual pass holder wrote in a letter to the company a few years ago in response to some simple tree pruning. I got engaged under that tree.
Oh,
that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, how are they supposed to know that? And plus, they're not going to, stop pruning trees just because you got engaged under.
We got engaged under that tree in front of the Haunted Mansion that got cut down. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Beloved as they may be, these properties are businesses, and Disney must be mindful of relevance. Parents may have a soft spot for Epcot's creaky 36-year-old Spaceship Earth ride, but their children, Disney customers of the future, do not.
Oh, contraire. Our kids are the future customers of Disney, and if they mess with Spaceship Earth, they're gonna be mad.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth is.
I'll try to put my finger, but I'm like, the kids, the customers, the future customers. Oh no, I'm telling you straight up, that my kids will be very upset if they mess with Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
They already informed me of this when I
Yeah.
told them there was a refurb. But people are assuming it's mostly just update what's there and make it work a little more effectively. My son was like, they better not change it to some IP. He said, better not. What do you call it? Mickey's Space Journey or something?
Mickey's Space Journey Through Space and Time or something. Yeah, I hope they have the good sense to not mess with it too much. I mean, to give it a respectful update. We need a new narrator. We need the sync fix. They need better special effects. But yeah,
why would they bring that up out of nowhere?
Specifically Spaceship Earth. I'm like, off the record, did Bob Chapek say something?
I don't know. We don't know. We weren't there.
Earth?
But it's awfully odd to talking about all these changes coming in. They're talking about in relation to Pixar, Lucasfilms and Marvel, and then out of nowhere they just throw this in at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird.
Really
it's kind of a weird thing to throw in there. So hopefully that's not, that's not going to be a.
So if your kids would be upset, make sure you let them know.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm just saying.
Ride Spaceship Earth as many times as you can between now and 2020, because the rumor is they're going to refurb it. Then we don't know what they're going to refurb it into.
Well, what we were hearing was it was just going to update what they had.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of like a little worried when I read this. So
I don't know. So I guess
rumors.
That means Dreamfinder's not coming back anytime soon either.
No.
Unless they do a Dreamfinder movie and then.
Oh, then they can put it in because then he's in a movie. Then Epcot.
They definitely won't turn Journey into Imagination into a Wrinkle in Time ride or a Nutcracker ride or a solo ride. So I think we're good there.
Okay.
All right. So we got anything else we want to talk about? Or we're going to wrap this one up.
Nope.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Please subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you found this video at. Go to thekingdominsider.com for more Disney news and views and rumors. And we'll talk to you next week.
Well, if you didn't tell them where to book a trip again.
Oh, I didn't. I need to do that. We did a couple times already, but no, Academy Travel.
Once.
Academy Travel, academytravel.com.
And you have to tell them to Happy Thanksgiving.
And have a Happy Thanksgiving. See, you need to be in charge.
I do need to be in charge. My goodness. Yes, I wanted to make sure you got anybody that's in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow.
I keep forgetting it is Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't because I have to cook.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving. So
we'll watch a parade. Watch a parade. I'll watch a parade. No cook. No, I'll help. I will help. I promise I'll help. Okay. All right.
We'll see you later. Bye.